Some of you may know my story, and for those of you who don't know my story, I came to Holland quite a few years ago. Didn't grow up privileged, didn't grow up with a silver spoon in my mouth, in a sense. Went through some very trying times as an adult, as a husband, as a father. Lost my job, lost my home, had to reach out to the city mission on a couple occasions to see if they could assist me in taking care of my family. That didn't work. They were too full, so we were never able to go there. During that time, it was really tough, really hard to say, help me take care of my family as a man. And during that time, there were a lot of people in the city of Holland who stepped up to help me. We had nonprofits, we had churches, we had family members in the community who all came to the plate to help me and my wife help take care of our family.
My dedication to environmental stewardship, from my work throughout the entire Great Lakes Basin, building trails and greenways and open space in 8 counties, to local and county-wide water quality issues, local and regional recycling initiatives, and my former role as a residential energy advisor for the City of Holland gives me the proven track record to tackle the update of our city's 40-year community energy plan. We will do this by bringing local governments and activists together to create bold solutions.
My family and I moved to Holland in 2004. My wife and I raised our family here and have enjoyed it through the years as a place where we've been able to work, play, and enjoy many of the things that Holland has to offer. I believe Holland is a unique place where tradition and modernization meet together, that it can set the example for communities around not only the state but around the world as to how we can conduct ourselves.
Do you feel that Holland is a diverse, welcoming, and inclusive community? Why or why not? And then, is there anything that needs to be improved to make Holland better in this area?
Do I believe Holland is inclusive and diverse? Yes, a couple of reasons why. So, I'll go backwards. When I first moved to Holland 25 years ago, I would see a black person in the community maybe every 3 months, maybe every 4 months. And the only time I did see someone is when I went back home to Saginaw. But now it's completely different. When I go out, I see black people. I see people who are my skin complexion. And has Holland grown? Absolutely. Is there opportunity for improvement? Absolutely. Here I am, a black man, on Holland City Council. If that does not speak volumes about how Holland has grown, then you need to take a look in the mirror and ask, what standard are you looking at? So absolutely, I believe that. Some of the things that Holland has done outside of me being on council, Holland has embraced me as a black individual. We have embraced, and I say we because I'm part of Holland now, we have embraced other cultures, we have embraced other lifestyles in this community.
Defining inclusion, I believe, would be that everybody has the same opportunity. It might not be, every person's outcome could be different, handed the same tools to do any job. And so if people, if they feel like they have the opportunity to go forward with their goals, with their dreams in life, I think that's a large part of them feeling included in things. And so I think that's a good way for them to feel that way, is to be able to have opportunity.
I think that the city took a big step when they passed the non-discrimination ordinance. The majority of council supported that. And I think that was a really bold step. It took quite a while to get there. But once we got there, there was a big sigh of relief in the community and a real feeling of inclusion by a lot of people. It was an actual It was like they really felt like they belonged here.
Racial tensions and policing have been especially big issues in the past year. Explain why you feel your voice and experience has and will help people of color to feel represented by our city's leadership.
And I think the fact that we don't see the tension flare-ups here like we do in other places nationwide, I think speaks volume not only about their involvement, but about the community as a whole, how we treat other people.
I believe our police department, hands down, is one of the best in the country. And they do that by training. They have a culture that is second to none.
There's always room for improvement, in my opinion. And again, just because we don't see it doesn't mean it doesn't happen. And I'm not speaking about the good people, the people that are doing a great job. I'm talking about the few bad apples. So although I support the police, again, we have to have the accountability for every police officer that carries a badge, that they are doing and treating every person that they stop, no matter of their color.
My wife and I both served on the police community relations. That was at a time when there was a murder in Paredes, there was a stabbing at Little Caesar's Pizza. That was all in our neighborhood. And those are places our kids worked. So it was very, very personal. So we have spent a lot of time trying to find ways to bring people together and work towards a more inclusive and collective voice and trying to understand each other. When I formally served on City Council, I was given the label, Ken, let's go ask the neighbors Freestone. I embraced that label. And I will continue to use my abilities to connect people to resources, to challenge and empower people to use their creative talents, and to listen to all persons with an open mind, to help everyone be actively engaged in community solutions.
Having seen some of the best and worst of what humanity has to offer, I really have a deep not only what we have in America, but what we have in Holland. I think we're a great community. I think we're a community that has a lot to offer, both to its residents and to those that are from outside the city, whether it be business, tourism, people that come here to work.
When elected, I will continue to create sustainable housing, which is a key foundation, a dream of every person to have a place called home, like I did when I moved to Holland in 1990. I will do my best not only to promote Holland as a happy place to live, but more importantly, to be inclusive and inviting, whether you've been here for generations or are new to Holland.
We say we believe in principles like inclusion and opportunity. We claim to work toward a cleaner future and a city that lifts people up. We say we believe in those things, and I think it doesn't end at the doors of City Hall or where the sidewalk ends. I didn't ask to be a symbol of inclusion, but I did take it upon myself to be a representative for all who live in Holland. And if a guy like myself can be on City Council in Holland, in Michigan, then to me that's progress. That's huge progress.